Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me, 'cause I want you and I need you.
Hey guys, so today back with your girl Faith, and today's video I have for you guys a kind of rose goldish makeup tutorial. I haven't done some, well no, actually I have done something like this before, but it was a long time ago, and it was when I was not that good at makeup. Honey, let me tell you. So I'm gonna be bringing to you guys a like full beat face rose gold eye look, and then the rest of your face is obviously just gonna be beads. And I'm really excited to do this because I've been wanting to play with one of my new glitters that I got by NYX, and I got it a while ago, back around the time that I got my soft glam palette, but I never got around to trying it yet. So I'm very excited about that. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. Alrighty, so I started off by doing my eyebrows as usual. You guys know what it is. But the first step to what we're going to do is our eye look, obviously. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Rustic out of there with my Morphe. I'm going to use Rustic as my transition shade. I'm so terrible. I never use a primer on my eyes. I probably should, but I think I'm out. All I have is my NYX pore filler, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And I'm going to prime my eyes with that, just so that this can last. I don't really prime my eyes for these because I know I'm just going to take it off after I do my makeup tutorials. But, you know, I'm supposed to be showing every step, so I'm going to put on my primer. And, okay, so now I'm going to take Rustic, and I'm going to use that in the crease of my eye as my transition shade. You know what it is. Transition shades are great. Now, this will be like a pinkish tone makeup look, obviously. So, I'm not going to use a super dark brown in my crease like I have been lately. I've been using the brown transition shade from the Subculture palette. But yeah, we're not going to do that. So now, also from the Soft Glam palette, I'm going to go ahead, and the glitter that I'm using is the NYX glitter in number 1, but it has a lot of different pinky shades in there. Like, it has some, like, if you look super closely, it has kind of like a, almost like a super dark pink, and like a like kind of matches with the shade Sienna from this palette. So I am going to take my Morphe brush again, and I'm going to take Sienna from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to kind of work that a little bit on the outer part of my eye. So now to start bringing in our pink tones, which I'm so excited for, I'm going to take Rose Pink, also from the Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to apply that also to the outer part of my eye, but I'm going to work it a little bit towards the center when I'm doing so. As you can see, this color is very shimmery. We actually might have to switch brushes because we kind of do want that highlight that's kind of coming, like that pinkish highlight. It's okay to get it up there, but we're also going to switch off to a little concealer brush, and we're going to take that rose pink and we're going to just pack it on. Remember, not the full eye, so just towards the outer part. But we do want that pinkish highlight at the top, kind of under the brow bone. But just to pack it on more, like how we can't with a fluffy brush, we're going to use a concealer brush. Alrighty, so now to add on, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Subculture palette, and I'm going to take the shade All Star, I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my eye brush and take that to the outer part of my eye. To kind of deepen it up a little bit, I'm going to take fudge and I'm gonna apply that as our last like outer color.
We extra, so we gonna use the glitter.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take my NYX glitter in the shade number 1, which is a rose gold color. Y'all know how I feel about glitter. Glitter is my life. My life. Okay. So I'm gonna take a concealer brush for this, and I'm gonna use I actually have 2 concealer brushes, one to apply the primer and one to apply the glitter. So I'm gonna apply my glitter. It is the Glitz and Glimmer Primer Lockdown Hot Fixation. It's spelled a different way, so I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's by Absolute New York, and I'm gonna use that to prime for my glitter. Right, like at the middle of your eye is where you should be priming for your glitter. So like by your inner corner all the way to the middle of your eye. So now I'm going to take my second concealer brush, a wider concealer brush, and I'm going to start applying the glitter exactly where we put the primer. Oh my god, I'm living. I'm getting Scream Queens, Pretty Little Liars, Allison, Mean Girls type vibes. I'm just really getting vibes right now. Okay, so to be a little spicy or whatever, we're gonna throw back a little bit, and we're gonna take the Naked 3 palette, and since this has like a ton of rose gold colors, I'm gonna mix a little bit of Trick and I can't even tell what color this is. Duts? I hope it's Duts, but I'm gonna mix a little bit of both of those, and I'm gonna apply those to the inner corner of my eye, just because they're kind of rose goldish tones, and that's what this look is all about. So I think it's pretty. So I'm going to take my Measure eyeshadow, my little shimmery white shade, and I'm going to put just a little bit of that in my inner corner as well, because I feel it'll bear without it when I don't use it, and it really does make the whole look pop. So now what we're going to do is we're going to color correct my dark spots on my face. So I'm going to use my Nika K HD Concealer in Red Clay. And I'm going to squeeze some of that out, and I'm going to apply that to all the dark spots on my face. I have pretty much the same foundation routine in every single makeup tutorial I do. I don't really switch up my routine because color correcting is life. Like, it's so clever. And it's great. It really saved my makeup looks. Like, alrighty, so now that we have color corrected, I'm gonna take my Maybelline Ride or Die foundation. Y'all know I've been, fiddling with the Fenty or whatever, but you all know this is my Ride or Die. So I'm gonna use my matte and poreless in the shade Cappuccino, and I'm gonna take my damp Real Techniques Beauty Blender, you know what it is, and I'm going to apply that to my skin. So now that we have our foundation on, looking flawless, I love the skin. I love the skin that this foundation gives you. It's just freaking amazing. I'm gonna go in with my Is Me New York concealer in the shade Soft Sable, and I'm gonna go under my eyes with that. Maybe I should use this one. Yeah, I probably should have. Cupid's bow, forehead, all around. Oh, I can see some unblended foundation right there. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna blend this concealer in. Well, I learned a new trick. I'm gonna let my concealer sit for about 30 seconds to let it sink into my skin, because I tend to see that when I do that, the concealer looks a lot more creamy and like more full wherever I blend it in right away. It's kind of like, I can't explain, it's kind of like sheer. So if you let it sit for about 30 seconds, it should look a lot thicker and it should have time to get thick. I need some time to get thick. Alrighty, so now that our concealer is blended in, I'm gonna take my Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in the shade Banana, put some of that on my handy dandy table. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and I'm going to take that powder and I'm going to apply it all over my face to set everything into place. Don't want our foundation or concealer sliding around or creasing. Well, concealer creases, foundation doesn't, but you get what I'm saying. So now that we have set all of our face in place, we're gonna I rhymed. Anyway, so now I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild contouring palette and I'm gonna take the contour shade with a contour brush. What? A contour brush for contour? Who would have knew? I contour my cheek up where my temple is. I like to contour below my jawline because I don't really know if I have a strong jawline. Like, my face is just like really like structured, I guess you could say. So like I really enjoy tracing under there. And like bringing out like stuff that like I already have. Like, obviously, like, that's the point of makeup, is to just enhance things that you already have. And that's why I love makeup so much. While that's baking into under my contour, I'm going to take my Maybelline The Colossal, the Spider Effect Mascara. Only the best mascara on the planet, I'm telling you. And I'm going to apply that to my lashes. People always seem to think I'm wearing lashes when I wear this mascara. I promise you, I don't put on lashes unless it's for like a really video purpose. And not even in my videos do I use lashes a lot of the time. So I don't wear lashes. We are popping, y'all. We are popping. Now I'm going to highlight my face, which is my favorite part of doing my makeup. So I'm going to take my handy dandy highlighter brush and I'm going to take the e.l.f. Highlight Duo and my Real Complexion Black Radiance little highlight, mix them together and highlight. Alrighty, so I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I love you all so much. Turn on my post notifications so you can get notified every single time I upload. I finally found the world's spiciest, well, hottest noodles, so I'm going to be ordering those to film that video. But I love you all so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.